back to the wild. My name's Beast. So back with Kakenuke. Maybe I shouldn't do Ritsu first, actually, now I really think about it. Maybe I should just go for Kaido first. So I feel like you kind of need to do Ritsu the moment you unlock her, because like then you know what the fuck's up with the main character's backstory, so a lot of the things he does can probably be excused away. Yeah, definitely should have fucking thought about this before I pressed the start recording, but main reason why I'm considering this now is because like not only did the recording fuck up yesterday and I lost like 20 minutes of footage, like maybe like 30 minutes if you want to be real fucking generous, and not a lot, but still pisses me off. I have not slept a proper night's rest this entire fucking week because I can't fucking sleep for some reason, and I'm cold. And now the game wants me to start the little sister app. I'm not about that. Actually, you know what? Fuck it. I've decided to change my mind. We're going Kaido next. Are we going Nagiko next? Alright, I'm heading out. Listen, if someone in this comments of this part is like, no, don't do Kaido first. There's like important things, details that you need to know from Ritsu's route in order to understand her route properly. Well, yeah, sure, I can just fucking pivot over to Ritsu, continue Ritsu, and then go back to Kaido. But for now, I'm doing Kaido. Like right now, the order is gonna be Kaido, like Kaido, Ritsu, then Riri, then Hibiki, thank you. Hibiscus. What's the next day after everyone in the youth collective had gone to the beach? My heart felt light and refreshed. When all said and done, I'm looking forward to it too. I thought youth had zero connect. I had thought youth and I had zero connection. I was excited for whatever was in store for me going forward though. Just our perfect weather too. I have a hunch that something will happen during today's activities. With that thought in mind, my stride became naturally lighter. Looks like I got here too early. We're set up to meet at 2 PM and it's just around 1 PM now. We doubted anyone would be around at this hour. I think I heard someone. Sounds like the club. Sounds like a club meeting outdoors or something. Everyone sure was youthful. That I took a peek out the window. Oh, see the sports clubs practicing out in the sports field. This one I heard someone close by. It was my imagination. I'm in an upbeat mood today, and I couldn't rule out that possibility. Realize something. Well, so that's my mind playing tricks on me. Where did that voice come from, though? Wasn't that far off, was it? Wasn't like right next to the alleyway either. I decided I felt as if it had come from somewhere relatively high up.
ほら、いい子だからこっちにおいで。怖くないわよ。ちゃんと私が下ろしてあげるからね。ほら、おいでおいで。
Kaido! For some reason, Senpa was sitting in a tree. Her thighs were exposed as she straddled the branch. He's not the kind of person to climb a tree just because there's something up there. I couldn't see her very well from where I was standing. Maybe I'll get a better view from the base of the tree. Get the fuck down from there!
何か気を引くものがあればよかったんだけど。
Hey, Kaido!
ってなんだ、 遠野じゃない。
She shivered with surprise when I called out to her. She let out a sigh of relief when she realized I was the one who called out to her.
し、大きな声は出さないで。
It's alright. Wait, is there something up there? I'll freak out. It'll freak out if it sees you.
用が済んだら降りるけど、まだダメよ。ほら、遠野、あれ見える？
That? As she asked, I looked where she pointed. Thus far, both routes have started with the girl interacting with a cat. That's it now. As the end of the branch it was straddling, there was a kitten trembling on a narrow section of the branch.
完全に固まっちゃってるみたいなのよ。もう少しだけこっちに来てくれれば、私が抱き上げて下ろしてあげられると思うんだけど。
I think the end of the branch is too thin to really trust. No matter how lightweight Senpai was, I doubt it could support her. From where she was currently, she wouldn't reach the kitten either.
さっきから呼んでるんだけど、反応がいまいちなのよね。こっちにおいで。怖くないわよ。
Reacted to Senpai's tongue clicking with a twitch. That was all. Doesn't look too hopeful. Is there any other way?
猫じゃらしとかで気を引く方法も考えたけど、変に興奮させると落ちちゃいそうなのよ。
Good point. That's just a precarious position the cat was in.
よし、決めた。遠野も来たことだし、ちょっと強引な手を取るわ。
What did you have
あん
planned?
たは子猫の真下にいて。もし子猫が落っこちたら、体を張って受け止めて。
Hey, what do you think? Bah! Without any chance to stop her, Kaido stood on the branch. The branch was too thin to put her full weight on. She maintained a balance as she slowly worked her way forward. That's danger!
黙って遠野。今集中してるんだから。
Senpai! Sudden gust of wind caused Senpai to wave it from side to side on the branch. Made me anxious just to
遠
watch
野
her.、
私のことはいいから子猫を見てなさい。と
Bite!
いうか、私の方見んな。私、スカート履いてるんだから。
Sorry, Senpai. From below, I could see everything. Once I realized that, I looked away in a fluster.
ちょっと待って、今なんで謝ったの？一応聞くけど、見てないでしょうね。
I'm not looking!
本当に？
I mean it! What I said, I couldn't say it was white. The second I said it, she would send me flying.
怪しい。
I told you I'm not looking.
わー、落ちる。
Senpai! I looked over, drawn in by her voice. Then our eyes met.
って、やっぱり見てるんじゃない。
Well, fucking course you would look if you act like you're falling
変
out.
態。
It's not like I was trying to. Anyone would freak out if you tell them you're going to fall. In fact, please don't worry me. Do you not remember the time you nearly fell down the stairs at my workplace?
あの時はちょっと油断していただけよ。
Senpai stopped in place and the branch began to shake underfoot. Wait, Senpai, please don't wriggle too much! The branch under you is shaking like crazy!
何よこれくらい。不安定な足場は慣れっこなんだから。
Senpai worked to regain her balance, seemingly unbothered by it. Wouldn't have been strange if she fell at any time, but she continued her impressive balancing act along the thin branch. Wow. Talk about a tremendous sense of balance.
驚いた。で、そうだ子猫。
The broken branch must have startled it. Before we knew it, the kitten had jumped down on its own. I know! I immediately jumped sideways to put myself below where the kitten would land. The kitten landed on my back. It meowed once, then ran off somewhere.
大丈夫トノ。
Senpai casually jumped down from the branch.
おっしゃ。
She eliminated momentum by grabbing branches on her way down and rolled onto the ground. Huh? Wow, what the heck was that? What did she just do?
5点着地のこと？高いところから飛び降りる時の心得みたいなものよ。それより、あんたは本当に大丈夫？派手に子猫の下にダイブしてたけど。
Well, I guess.
どこか痛いところあれば言いなさいよ。ほら、制服が汚れちゃってるじゃない。
That's my line. Yours is in a pretty rough shape after you rolled around the ground like that. Looked down once I pointed it out. We looked ourselves over and then turned toward each other.
何やってんだろうね、私たち。 子猫も結局は遠野が踏み台になっただけだったし。その挙句制服がこの状態なんだから。
We opted, so what does it matter? More importantly, when Nair's up on that tree.
ああ、うん。木の上でニーニー泣いてるのを見ちゃったから、ついつい体が勝手に動いちゃってたのよ。
Kaido shyly scratched her cheek. He was a good person for her to immediately spring into action to help a stranded kitten.
さて、それじゃあそろそろ部室へ行きましょう。
Senpai picked up the huge piece of luggage she'd leaned against the tree. Got it. Wait, what is that?
なんでもないわ。
That's a pretty impressive presence for nothing. She had clearly lost her composure when I pointed it out. Suspicious didn't cut it. It appeared to be a bag with something long and cylindrical in it.
ちょっと預かり物をしただけよ。それを部室に置かせてもらおうと思っただけ。何よ、ちょっと置くだけでしょ。とにかくこの荷物のことは秘密。詮索もしないこと。いいわね。言う通りにしてくれたらスカートの中を覗いたのは不問にしてあげるわ。
Right. There must have been some special circumstances surrounding this. I was curious, but I might as well do what Senpai asked for now. So, where are you going to put that? Senpai looked around the club room with that huge bag in hand.
私が一番よ。待ってください、小日向さん。
That was when we heard some boisterous voices out in the hallway.
あの子たちが来たみたいね。隠し場所を吟味する時間はないし、まあここでいいか。
Mixed in with the piles of junk Hibiki had pulled together from her time in the active, Senpai casually mixed it into the bunch. Do you think it's safe there?
大丈夫、問題ないはずだから。多分響も何があるか全部は把握してないだろうし。一番って、あれ？ユウにナギじゃない。先に来ていたのね。響、おはよう。私たちもさっき来たとこよ。おはようございます。皆さんもう来ていたんですね。こんにちは。
Hello, it's the cat.
おはようございます。お兄ちゃんとの復活。皆さんやけに早いっすね。まだ1時半っすよ。
早っす。あれ、もしかして俺が最後か？
神楽坂先輩、キャラかぶってるっす。
Members of the youth collective gathered together one after another.
ちょっと、どうの荷物の件、絶対にみんなに言わないように。
Hey, Seppa, too close. Your face is close. To my surprise, my heart suddenly skipped a beat when she leaned in. However, she wouldn't back away.
私たち2人だけの秘密だからね。
Right?
もしバラしたりしたら、わかってるわね。
I won't tell a soul.
そう、ならいいわ。ナギ、どうかしたの？大丈夫、なんでもないわ。
Terrifying.
それじゃあみんな集まったことだし、活動を始めましょうか。今日も青春するわよ。
Oh, also, I need to take screenshots within the scenes still because screenshotting in the fucking extra CG gallery menu does not take a screenshot of the CG. Takes a screenshot of the gallery. What activities are we doing in the youth collective?
そう、特に決めてないわ。やりたいことをやりたいようにやればいいんじゃない？
Come on, that's too vague.
でも青春ってそんなもんじゃない？若い衝動に突き動かされて、わーってはしゃいだりして。
Letting your young impulses take the wheel is gonna cause a fucking teenage pregnancy.
あ、そういうところはあるかもしれません。
Probably what's gonna happen in a few months after the end of Shiori's route, considering the amount of times that the come inside option has been chosen. And if we're going to do activities as a club, then we need to come up with a plan.
まあいいんじゃないですかね。というか、誰かが決めてくれるなら自分はその方が楽でいいっす。
Hey, President. He was aloof.
私は今まで通りボランティアもやりたいのですが。もちろん構わないと思うわ。アクティブのやりたいこととネガティブのやりたいこと。
どちらの意見もちゃんと尊重しながらやりましょう。
Well, that's how it's gonna be, then I guess there won't be any issues. There didn't seem to be objections from either side. First, I had no more input to provide.
基本的にはみんなでワイワイ楽しめるものがいいわね。夏らしく花火やキャンプもしたいわ。
キャンプ、それは面白そうね。
線香花火なんかもいいよね。しおりちゃんはどう？
はい、リツがそう言うなら。
Oh boy, we're going back to the whatever you say. That's just sad.
他にも幼稚園に乗り込んで子供たちと遊ぶのも悪くないわね。
子供相手なら俺も遠慮しなくていいから楽しめそうだな。
でも行くんだったらちゃんと確認はしとかないとね。
そちらは任せてください。その時は近くの幼稚園に確認を取ってみますね。
That was roughly how everyone excitedly offered up their opinions. We're starting to turn to a proper club. Somebody need some from me?
別に何でもないわ。
Sure. After staring at me. It's my imagination. Well, what did you have in mind for today?
それが問題なのよね。さすがに何の準備もしてないだろうし。一応私が暇つぶしに持ってきたゲームはあるけど。
Oh no, she's going for her pile!
提案があります。はい、鹿島さん。
私はぜひともトランプをしたいです。
Kashima pulled a deck of cards out of who knows where. She held the deck out and swished a finger at me.
我に秘策ありです。師匠、私の挑戦を受けてもらいますよ。
Oh, you're challenging me. Quite the amusing proposal.
おお、突然の鹿島先輩の挑戦状っすよ。
いいじゃない。がぜん盛り上がりそうよね。
では、皆さんもトランプでいいですか？
異議なし。
私も構いません。
あ、ちょっと待って。
Senpai spoke up to us, to rein us all in.
1対1の勝負じゃなくて、みんなで遊ぶわけよね。さすがにトランプで遠野に勝てる気がしないんだけど、鹿島も何か仕掛ける気満々のようだし。
確かにイカサマやマジックを仕込まれると私たちじゃ太刀打ちできないか。
こうすればいいんじゃないっすかね。遠野先輩と鹿島先輩にハンデをつけるっす。で、遠野先輩はビリになったら罰ゲームとか面白そうじゃないっすか？
Huh? Hold on! Why am I the only one who gets punished? Who's going to get punished? I would accept the handicap. Kashima accepted the same condition. But man, I felt like I was being targeted.
質問です。罰ゲームはどんな内容でもいいんでしょうか？
Hey, Ritsu!
公序良俗に反しない限り何でも OK っす。
賛成します。いひひ。お兄ちゃんに何をしてもらおうかな。
これは私も負けてられないわね。
よっしゃー、俺も気合が入ってきたぜ。
All of you too? No, it's all right. Kaido still has a conscience.
段取りの相手に指名するのもいいかしら。
No! I didn't have a single ally.
では、頑張って師匠を倒しましょう。
Everyone banded together and let out a spirited cry. Why things turned out this way? Damn it, I'll take you all down! Well, it was relevant no matter how many adversaries I had. I win again.
強すぎるわ。
The man's just like fucking built himself a throne out of tables and chairs, just sitting above the rest. You plebeians may try as long as you want. You will never beat me.
でも足も出ませんでした。
You're playing old mate. The final result, 5 games, 0 losses. Came in the top 3 every game. Flawless victory.
今度こそ勝てると思ったのに、師匠は強すぎますよ。
No, Kashima, I think you're pretty impressive yourself. The fact of the matter is, you're likely second overall next to me. I hadn't laid any traps in the cards this time. All I had done was to draw after I read the opponent's expressions and mannerisms, and conversely had them draw unnecessary cards from me. My accuracy had simply been higher than Kashima's.
鹿島先輩もすごかったです。 時々お兄ちゃんを相手にしてるような気分になりましたから。
そうですか。それなら嬉しいです。
In truth, I felt like luck had been on my side this time around. An old maid you could only exchange with two people before and after you. With this number of players, someone would absolutely win the game regardless of how I played. Even though I was confident that I absolutely wouldn't come in dead last all the same. Senpai, what's the matter?
なんでもないわ。気にしないで。
Sure. She was looking at me again, wasn't she?
さて、そろそろ別のゲームにしないっすか？そうね。トランプもそこそこ遊んだし。じゃあ次は私が持ってきたこれにしない？
The game of life? I had less confidence I would win this than at cards since your luck was placed in the roulette.
これなら私たちでも東野先輩に勝てるかもですね。罰ゲーム楽しみです。
Well, no, the punishment game was for the cards. Punishment doesn't only apply to cards.
いいじゃない、少しくらい。そうですよ、東野くん。みんなで協力して東野くんより早くゴールしましょう。
Man, give me a break. Oh well, this was fun in its own right. This might also be part of youth.
ねえ、東野。
Yes, what is this, Kaido?
ちょっとあんたに聞きたいことがあるんだけど、私と響たちに対する態度、違いすぎない？
Do you really think so? I know what you were saying, but it didn't feel that way to me.
ほら、その口調。響や鹿島には気安い口を聞いてるし、後輩連中は言うまでもないでしょ。なのに、私に対してはずっと敬語じゃない。
Well, it's because you're my upperclassman. It would be impolite of me to be too casual with her. She didn't seem to appreciate it, though. Is that why you've been glaring at me since earlier?
睨んでなんかないし。
You've been giving me the stink eye for a while. I thought you were fairly annoyed with me.
違うから、東野を見てたんじゃないし。私はあんたが秘密を話さないか監視してただけ。そしたら響たちへの態度が私と違うのが気になって。
Seppa replied only to clamp her mouth shut. She was trying frantically to keep up appearances while she blushed.
とにかく先輩命令よ。私に対する敬語は禁止。私にも響たちにするように接しなさい。なんか東野が私と距離を置こうとしてるように感じるのよ。
That hadn't been my intention.
せっかく同じ部の部員になったんだから、そんなの寂しいじゃない。
I see. That's how you feel. And I think Kaido was my only upperclassman. I have subconsciously kept her a distance more than the others. And just...
どうの？
Alright, Nagiko. I'll be more chill from now on. The second I said her name, she trembled with surprise. What's that about? She blushed, her vision wavering nervously. Nagiko?
誰が名前で呼び捨てにしていいって言った？
Ow, 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 stop! The iron claw's gonna split up my insides!
いきなりすぎるだよ、あんたは。親しみを込めつつ、年長者への敬いの心は忘れずに話しなさい。
Talk about an unreasonable demand. You're Goblin Senpai. That's all they call me.
まあ、それでいいわ。
A little more of that and I would have ended up like a crushed tomato.
何よ、大げさね。
Well, she's not aware of her own strength. She wasn't a third done rank in Aikido for nothing. Man, being laid back with you will probably take some time before I get used to that.
それくらいなんとかしなさい。ある程度は友達感覚で話しかけてくればいいのよ。
May have someone misunderstood Senpai until now. I hadn't meant to be timid around her, but I'd likely been on guard wondering when she might hurl me. Senpai may not have thought the best of me for acting that way. Her tossing me around was in the past. She didn't do that to me anymore.
あ、でも今度勝手に呼び捨てにしたら覚悟してよね。その時は問答無用で投げ飛ばすから。
Sure, I'll tread carefully. Correction. I was very much afraid of being hurled after all.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。
はずい。
Can equalize the temperatures between in there and over here.
お茶入れて。
Fine, fine. What am I gonna do with you? Right, does anyone beside you want tea?
先輩、 自分もお願いしたいっす。
私もお願いできる？
お兄ちゃんお願い。
あ、ユウ、俺も。
Enough for everyone then. There's no point in me asking.
それにしてもお茶を入れるのも手慣れてるわね。
そうっすね。グラスを運ぶ姿も様になってるっす。
I don't work part at a time at a restaurant, family restaurant just for I don't work part time at a family restaurant just for show. Apologies for the wait, my ladies. Here's the tea ordered.
ご苦労さん。うひゃーお嬢様だなんて照れくさいっすね。
お嬢様か。
何？どうかしたの？
こいつってバイト先に来る女性客全員にそう言ってんだろうなって。私も店に行った時言われたことあるし。
子供には言ってるの聞いたことあるけど、おばあさんもお嬢様なの？
先輩は女たらしっすか？いやらしいっすね。
What was all these extreme false accusations? Obviously change it according to who I'm dealing with, since there are people who would be put off by that sort of thing. Well, certainly on a case-by-case basis. Although the overwhelming majority were delighted by it.
でもさ、私なんてお嬢様って柄じゃないでしょ？鹿島なんかはそのまんまだけど。
She's a genuine rich girl after all. Just as an aside, Kashima was running errands and was not currently present. Still, I wouldn't say it doesn't fit you, senpai. More than a proper lady from my perspective.
こっちみんな。
Ah, but you might be a bit of a tomboy. Might be a bit of a tomboy for the title. Like when you climbed that tree.
あ？
Never mind, my lady!
まったく。まあ、木に登ったことはいいの。でも、くれぐれもあのことは言っちゃダメよ。
I mean, the only thing he isn't allowed to bring up is the fucking bag. It has nothing to do with the goddamn tree climbing. You got it. She absolutely didn't seem to want me to bring that bag of hers up. The secret is safe with me. But what was in that bag?
私にもいろいろあるのよ。とにかく、秘密は守りなさい。
That's the body.
いい？
That's the body. Roger. Hey, Tsuji, what's wrong?
なんか、お兄ちゃんとカイドウ先輩の距離が近い気がして。
もしかして、青春っすかね。当の先輩にも青い春が来たっすか？
どういうことナギ？
Your intense staring caused Senpai's face to burn bright red.
バカ！違う！そんなんじゃないから！ただ、私は遠野に釘を刺してただけで。
なんのっすか？
二人だけの秘密。なんでもないから。
She's realizing that this is not working out. She panicked midway through a sentence and clamped her mouth shut. However, there was a sense of lingering doubt evident in everyone's eyes.
親友、俺を捨てるのか？
It didn't abandon anyone.
いや、てっきりお前が女に走ったのかと思った。
まさかの先輩の B で L な疑惑が発覚っす。
だから女に興味はないって顔をしてたの？
Obviously not! Right to have such strange doubts about me.
そんなことより、今日は暑いわね。38度。最近はほんとどうなってるの？
Senpai spoke up to try and change the subject. She fanned a flushed face, which seemed to be hot for an entirely different reason.
確かに量がもっと欲しいっす。
そうですね。しおりちゃんなんか今日は暑すぎて家から出られないって言ってましたし。
Probably fucking recording. Is that why she's not with you? It was always to risk heat strokes, so I couldn't blame her.
ねえユウ、なんか涼しくなるようなことないの
Time to cool us down indeed. I'll think about it, but don't expect much.
そう簡単に浮かぶようなことでもないしね。試しに量を取るものをあげてみれば？
Cool breeze. Well, the sprinklers, Tessa Courage, ghost stories, wind chimes, bamboo screens.
発火とかもスーッとしていいっすよ。
That's for sure. There's also flowing somen noodles.
それ
Scream at me one more time when I'm going to goddamn cut your fucking ponytail off. Whoa! Why yelling? I'll scare someone.
ひらめいたわ。私たちがすること。今からみんなで流しそうめんをするわよ。
おー、いいっすね。 何より流しそうめんってすっごく青春っぽいじゃない。
I know why I'm frozen like this right now. Ignore the hand. Hold on a second. I don't know why I make this gesture a lot. Instead of just, hold on a second, it's just like, hold on a second. Like, I don't know why specifically this gesture. I don't know what it is. But I tend to make this gesture a lot, don't I? I don't know where I have it from. I'm gonna go upstairs and ask people real quick. Maybe someone can fucking answer me. I have inquired, but no answer has presented itself. I need help. This is annoying me now. Flowing somen isn't something you can pull off on a moment's notice just because you feel like it. Even assuming we go buy the somen noodles, what do we do about the other equipment?
確かに今すぐってわけにはいかないか。
あ、そのことなんだけど、ちょっといい？流しそうめんで使う竹なら私の家にあるわよ。
Seriously?
先週うちで流しそうめんをやったの。だからそれを使えばいいわ。
プラ素材とかじゃなくてマジモンの竹っすか？
ええ、もちろん。家から運んで組み立て直すのに時間はかかるけど、それでもいいなら提供するけど。
じゃあそれでお願い、ナギ。
了解。
Seppa, I'll help carry the bamboo. A bit difficult for just one person, right?
そう？じゃあお言葉に甘えようかしら。
That said, we secured the equipment needed for flowing somen.
あと必要なのはそうめんとか食器とかでしょうか。
そうめんつゆも外せないっすよ。じゃあそれはひじりさんとリツにお願いしていい？
わかりました。
了解っす。神楽坂は食器を調達。私は竹を設置する場所を開けるわ。
You're gonna do this in the club room?
当然じゃない。校庭でやったりしたら目立って仕方ないでしょ。
I guess you have a point.
となると、ちゃんと水の処理も考えないとね。響はそっちの対処もお願い。
任せて。じゃあここら辺の荷物を一旦どけてっと。
Uh-oh, this is bad. This is bad.
あれ？なんだろうこのでっかい荷物。
We're bad, we're bad, we're bad, we're bad, we're bad.
こんなの前からあったっけ？
We can reach for the bag Senpai that's stored here. Hold on a second, Hibiki. That's mine.
え？言うの？
Yeah, some things came up at work, so they left that in my care. So I'm holding on to it for them. I'd appreciate it if they didn't touch it. Is this a little forced? By the way, this ought to keep Senpai's secret from getting out.
ちょっと言う。私物を置くのはさすがに良くないわよ。
Yeah, sorry about that. Wait, you're going to say that? Maybe everything over there belonged to Hibiki. But I wasn't gonna trick her now.
小日向先輩、ちょっと待ってほしいっす。当の先輩には自分が OK 出したんすよ。あら、そうなの？まあ、部長が許可出してるならいいか。
We're in the clear. Let out a sigh of relief.
ねえねえ、早くおそうめん食べよう。私もうお腹ペコペコだよ。
そうだったわ。じゃあみんな、準備開始。
Senpai, why don't we get going too?
そうね。
Moments like these were nice too. It was fun doing things together as a group. It was times like this that passed by in the blink of an eye.
どうの？今日はありがとう。
You could thank him for telling him what's in the fucking bag. Where's this coming from? We're on our way back by ourselves with the equipment we used for the flowing somen. And you thanked me out of nowhere.
それよそれ。
Carrying the bamboo?
それ、運ぶのを手伝ってくれてるでしょ？流しそうめん用の竹があるって言ったのは私だし。響たちに使わせるのを決めたのも私なのにさ。
Ah, that's what it is about. Mama wouldn't know. There's no way I could let one person, I don't know, my female classmate carry all this stuff on her own. Bamboo was unwieldy, plus there were strands that they like to consider. I was just doing what came naturally. Besides, I enjoyed the flowing somen too. It's only natural I have the preparations to clean up.
ふん。そっか、当たり前か。
Her whisper sounded somewhat cheerful. It even seemed like her stride had become lighter.
遠野ってさ、バラさないでって言ったことを守ってくれてるのね。
Yeah, I did promise it was a secret.
ありがとう。それにしても危なかったわ。相手は響だからね。私の私物だって分かったら中身を見たかったと思うのよ。遠野がごまかしてくれて助かったわ。
You're welcome.
でも、いつの間に聖の許可を取ったの？
Ah, that. Not only did I not get permission, I never said a word to her. Found it strange myself. Why she covered for me? But she is a little eccentric. She may have gotten the wrong idea about something.
まあ、おかげで助かったんだしよかったわ。とにかく、今日はありがとう。
So I said as much and shot me a bashful smile. Expression made my heart skip a beat.
ねえ、遠野。私が、なんであれのことを秘密にって言ったか、興味ある？
Well, yeah, I guess so. I just forget what I said.
Huh?
Promise not to pry after all. I had naturally asked on reflex, but I wanted to keep my promise to her. I felt that was in good faith towards Senpai.
遠野、次の日曜って空いてる？バイトとかそういうの入ってたりしない？
No, nothing I can think of.
そっか。じゃあ、私に付き合ってくれない？
Huh? Mine went blank at her sudden invitation.
もちろん嫌じゃなかったらでいいんだけど、どうかな？
Could it be your...
Oh?
Ask me on a date. The way she panicked like a certain great king of somewhere was amusing. I don't get the reference. Could that be why? Couldn't help but tease her for it.
デート？私が遠野と？
Riding out a member of the opposite sex on their day off is totally a date, right? Could it be Senpai? When the day's over, you're considering asking me out.
告白？ないない、そんなことは考えてないから。
Senpai, that makes my heart race whenever you stare at me. Next time you pin me up to the wall, if you lean in for a kiss, I'm not confident I will resist.
またって何を？そんなことしたことないからね。
Never done it before. Senpai, you were toying with me.
遠野、あんまりからかわないで。せっかく秘密を教えてもいいかもって思ったのに。
So I got too carried away. The anger dwelling in her eyes suggested I'd taken it a step too far, as I promptly apologized. If you're fine with it, I wouldn't mind tagging along on Sunday. In fact, I hope you'll let me join you.
ほんと遠野はまったくもうそんなこと言われると私までドキドキするじゃない。何よその顔は。
Probably get mad if I say so I won't.
賢明な判断かもしれないわね。とにかく日曜の昼過ぎに。詳しい時間はまた連絡するから。あと海に行くから水着を用意するように。
Got it. We're going to the beach. But the beach and Senpai's secret related somehow.
それじゃあまたね。
It's fucking fishing equipment. She's an angler! Yeah, later, Senpai. How long has it been since I went to hang out with someone on a day off? I mentioned it was hard to imagine it would be with Senpai. Man, her smile earlier. So cute. I will say that this man is acting very effective
Kakenuke
very
Seishun
early on.
Sparking!
Like, it was a little bit of a more of a slow burn with Shiori. Like, it certainly didn't like pipe my heart beating so much. Oh man, her smile is so cute. And like the first 40 minutes, like, yeah, that was the whole like, oh my god, her playing with the cats is adorable. But that's like, that's more of a, oh hey, that's like really fucking adorable compared to her usual act. That's what it felt like. Here is literally just like, oh hey, he saw her smile as usual. It's just like, oh boy. Sunday. Headed to the shore for our meetup.
遠野、おはよう。
Whoa, is he real? God, I was already at our meetup spot.
何よ、顔を合わせるなりいきなり随分な挨拶ね。
Sorry, morning, Senpai. I didn't think you would already be here. Checked the time and it was half an hour earlier than we'd arranged. I thought I'd left pretty early.
ああ、うん、そのことね。なんかこう、じっとしてられなくて。
I don't know why only now do I realize it, but their fucking earrings look like fucking bottle openers. Like, you know, just like, she just sits over here like, huh, damn it, I'm feeling thirsty. Senpai swayed restlessly as she spoke. Her fluttery street clothes swayed with her movements. No? Seemed trendier than usual to me. Clothes themselves weren't any different from usual, but...
何をじっとこっちを見て、そんなに見られると、さすがに照れるんだけど。
Sorry. Senpai, did you change your lip balm or something? Something about you seems different from usual. It'd be more accurate to say that she looked incredibly sexy. There's no way I could say that to her face, though.
まあ、多少はね。あんたがデートとか何度も言ってたから。って、なんでもないから。それより、せっかくなんだし、早く行きましょう。
Sure, got it. Senpai blushed as she downplayed the situation. I got caught up in the moment and felt my face grow hot. By the way, you said we're going to the beach? We did bring a swimsuit, but we're not going swimming, are we? Thought she was going to tell me the secret behind the bag she'd left at the club room today. However, is that related to the beach?
そこら辺も含めて全部あっちで説明するわ。多分聞くよりも見た方が早いし。
Gotcha. Well then, I look forward to hearing all about it.
期待してるところ悪いけど、そんな大したことじゃないわよ。
Big enough of a deal you had to keep me quiet, isn't it?
もう。
Senpai twisted and turned with a bit of embarrassment. That was to put her on the offensive. She walked out at me only to turn and extend her hand towards me.
ほら、早く行きましょ
She grabbed onto my hand tightly. Hey, Senpai!
う。どうしたの？
My hand...
って何よ今さら。段取りするときはとっくみ合ってた仲じゃない。
Well, yeah, but this is... I feel the hate radiating from her hand.
それじゃ、行きましょうか。
Got it. It was difficult to tell her to let go of my hand at this point. Is this route just going to be like continuously one person attacks throws out an attack, the other has zero fucking defense, but they immediately throw out another attack, sometimes without meaning to, and again the other has zero fucking defense. I would just have to put up with my embarrassment. And I followed after Senpai as she ushered me along. Okay, I wonder if Senpai's out yet. I changed in my swimsuit first and waited for Senpai to show up. I startled the moment we met up. I have been on edge ever since. It was a bit different from usual today. I suppose I instigated by calling this a date before. So I feel a little self-conscious.
遠野ごめん。ちょっと遅くなったわ。
There she was. Now only just got out here after getting changed was for that outfit. Turn around only to go wide-eyed.
何か変？
Was it a fucking surfboard or something? Is Nagiko not only the tomboy but also surfer babe? Is that what's going on? Oh lord. No, not weird, but is that a swimsuit?
水着でしょ？どう見ても。
Oh, certainly it's a swimsuit, but it was like the swimsuit I'd seen her in when we came here to have fun with the youth collective. The ratio of exposed skin was less than I had been expecting. So what's that huge thing?
見ての通り、ボードだけど。
Yep, there we go.
さすがにでかいからね。お小遣い貯めて買ったはいいけど、置き場がなくてね。って、変な顔してどうしたの？
I mean, surfboard was taller than she was, and I realized what was going on the moment I saw it. Sigurd, you were talking about was surfing.
何よ、その呆然とした顔。
How can I put this?
何よ。
Why are you keeping the fact that you're surfing a secret from everyone else?
具体的に聞かれると説明しづらいけど、ほら、私ってずっと合気道やってるでしょ。それがサーフィンってバカにされそうなのが一つ。もともと道場を継ぐつもりだったっていうか、今もそうだけど、そのことでお父さんから反対されそうなのが一つ。
Sounded like she was worried over nothing, but Senpai was the heir to a distinguished family. She had a stern upbringing at that. Her having concerns might be unavoidable.
このボードって結構大きいでしょ。買ったはいいけれども家に置いておけなくてさ。
That's why I tried to hide it at the club room.
そう。早く家を出て誰にも気づかれないうちにって思ってたの。でも子猫を見つけちゃって。
And then I showed up when she climbed the tree to rescue it. Was that how it all went down?
他にも細かい理由はいくつかあるけど、そのさ、まだ私も全然だから。どうせなら上手になってから響とかにも言いたいし。
I see. That's how she felt about it. Wasn't like I couldn't empathize with her. Just purely out of pride as the oldest member of the youth collective. If that's how it is, then why'd you tell me? Could have just left it a secret.
それも考えたんだけどね。あんたなら他の人に言わないって確信が持てたし。それに、あれこれ理由をつけて内緒にしてるけどさ。実は、誰かに言いたかったのよ。だってさ、サーフィンってめちゃくちゃ面白いのよ。
Right, sparkler, she spoke.
合気道って試合もないし自分が相手って感じがするじゃない。
That's more like man versus nature, rather than man versus man.
演舞を見せたりはするんだけど、型を見せるだけだし、それはそれで好きだし、何年もやってるから愛着もある。でもサーフィンは違うのよ。
Is that like I did hear that someone in the comments said that they weren't too fond of the conflict in Nagiko-Route. Is the conflict literally just her dad is an ass and doesn't want to let her fucking do surfing? Ooh, fire. Yeah, I don't know why, but this was like a gift I got along with a fucking whole ass bag of treats when I started the fucking driving school. I did like that I automatically like held in a way that hid the fucking name of the driving school so no one can dox me. But there's also a pen. Okay, this just has like an... There's a fucking notepad in the inside. Which I question how useful that is, because I doubt you can just write on that like this. Yeah, you can. And also, you literally will not be able to use this thing during the fucking written test. Because they'll see like, AO, what the fuck? That ain't kosher!
大自然が起こした波を相手に真剣勝負をしてエアーとか技を決める。これがすっごく気持ちいいの。
Really? Someone leaned forward and asserted herself with her board in hand. When she leaned over, I got to see a substantial amount of cleavage in the process.
合気道の演舞もそうだけど、誰かに技を見せたりするの？多分そういうのが私に合ってるんだと思う。こう難しい技を決めたとき、ビビビって全身に電気が走ってね。
On a second, senpai. Please try to calm down. Her face had inched even closer to me. Her eyes sparkling all the while. Couldn't take it and grabbed senpai's shoulder to keep her at the distance.
どうかした？
She didn't appear to understand what she had done. feel the tension in my body melt away when I saw the blank look on her face. What's wrong? I mean, Senpai, you're too worked up. It's clear how much you love surfing, but you need to calm down.
ごめん。今までサーフィンのことを語れる相手がいなかったから。遠野に打ち明けちゃったって思ったら止まらなくなって。
I do love surfing, huh?
もちろんよ。でも私、ちょっと興奮しすぎてるかも。みんなに秘密にしてたのって相当来てたみたい。あんたに話せて、なんか嬉しくなってさ。
She discreetly hid her bashful smile behind her board. What a ridiculously adorable gesture. Damn it. This was way too sharp of a contrast with how Senpai normally acted. So, what's the plan from here? Since you brought your board and all?
もちろん波に乗るつもりよ。遠野は、経験ないわよね。どうする？一緒に乗る？遠野の分のボードはレンタルすればいいし、私が手取り足取り教えてあげるわよ。
Nah, I'll just watch for now. I'd like to take a nice close look at your technique to see what it's like.
そうじゃあ、私の技をバシッと見せてあげる。
With that parting remark, Senpai grabbed her board and raced over to the ocean.
いい感じの波が来るのに時間がかかるかもだけど、ちょっと待ってて。
Senpai floated her board in the ocean, then rode on top of it. I believe that's paddling. Watch her paddle along the surface into the open water. You know, she actually looks really happy. Sorry, weird shrill noise suddenly started. Truth be told, her secret felt a little anticlimactic, but lucky was I to get to see Senpai in an element like this.
Tono! 見てなさいよ!
Oh, why don't you get that far out into the water?
そう。
Bum! Senpai nimbly stood up on top of her board. Ooh, awesome! It was just like when she kept her balance on that tree branch. Stood dexterously on atop that unstable board.
来い、来い。いい波、来い！来た！
What? She flew!
成功！
No idea how she managed to pull that off. However, she had definitely ridden up along the ocean's wave and leapt tens of centimeters into the air.
トノ、まだまだ行くわよ！しゃ。
Was it because she had made it to the end of the wave? She skillfully handled her board, cut backward, and began to move in the opposite direction.
さあ、もう一丁。ここ！
Oh, that was a different trick from the last time. Not to mention she flew way higher than before.
もう最高！
Oh, seriously, Senpai was nothing short of dazzling.
トノ、今日はありがとう。なんだかすっごいスッキリしちゃったわ。
I was glad I could be of help. Or so I'd like to say, but all I did was watch. Good and old back any longer and jumped into the water. Gave surfing a try under Senpai's instruction, but...
ボードにも立てなかったもんね。
Come on, that was inevitable. There's no way I'd be able to do it all right off the bat. It'd take long for it to consume all of my stamina, too. That's my time was better spent watching Senpai.
今日使ったのはショートボードなんだけど、初心者だとちょっと難しかったかもね。
Shortboard.
使うボードのサイズによってショートやロングがあるのよ。私は派手な技を出しやすいショートが好きだけど、ボードに立って波に乗るのを重視するならロングの方が楽かも。中間くらいの長さのファンボードもあるけど。
Does that mean the larger variants are better than for beginners?
一概にはそうとは言えないわね。ロングはロングの難しさもあるし、結局は自分がどんなサーファーになりたいかで選ぶしかないんじゃない？
Wow. Senpai taking the shortboards because she wanted to land aerial techniques. She had looked ridiculously cool landing those moves. Understand how you were able to stay upright on that unstable branch now. because you've been landing moves on your board, right? You would keep your balance even up on that on a branch that size.
別にサーフィンで鍛えたってわけでもないけどね。合気道だけに限らないかな。武道とかやってると自然と体幹も鍛えられるから、何より体力もつくしね。
Point being, all the hard work you put into Aikido helped with practicing how to surf. Of course, I was sure a large part of it was due to Senpai's natural athletic ability.
そうだトノ、今度は私の家に来ない？今日はうまく波に乗れなかったでしょ。だから久しぶりにうちで稽古をするのもどうかなって。実際に海に出て波に挑んだ方がよっぽど練習にはなるだろうけど、いつもいい波が来るとも限らないからさ。あんたももっと体力つけた方がいいわよ。
Training, huh? Could not but recall the freestyle training we'd done in the past. That gave me cold feet.
来たくない理由でもあるの？
No, it's nothing. If it's possible, I may come down with the stomach ache before we get that far.
あんたマシになったと思ったけど、まだそんな根性してたのね。
Ah, crap. Simple was glaring daggers at me.
体力や体幹の前に少し根性を叩き直しましょうか。安心しなさい。多少の波でもびくともしないくらい足腰を鍛えてあげるから。
Please be gentle. Oh, that's right. Senpai, what are you going to do? What are you going to do with that board?
どうするって何が？
Well, are you going to bring it home with you for starters? During the time of day, it would be difficult for her to hide at the club room.
ああ、そうね。どうしよう。家だと置き場がないし。
This game, why don't I hang on to it for you for the day? You could just come pick it up whenever you're going to use it.
お願いしていい？
Not at all. In exchange, I'd appreciate if you went easy on me during training.
それはどうしようかしら。でもそうね。またサーフィンに付き合ってくれるなら考えないでもないけど。
I'd love to join you. I was delighted to jump at Senpai's proposal.
駆け抜け青春スパーキング。はーい。
It does have a very different feel between this and this. Like, this makes it feel like evil maniac thinking. This has more like a cutesy thing. Though when I'm the one doing this, it does not have the cutesy feel either way. Anyways, I'm gonna end the part for today here. I'm tired and I do want to just do some stuff on my own, since I've not had a lot of time just to myself today yet. Like, I literally woke up, did like a fucking like test, like an eye test for my fucking thing. Had to grab like a bunch of firewood, then I was just still tired because I barely slept overnight, so I just went back down for a nap, woke up, essentially just fucking ate, took a shower, and now here I am. I have not had a lot of time for myself. I was also like dealing with the mishap from yesterday, like editing and shit like that. So yeah, I just want some peace and quiet right now. Yeah, anyways, I will be recording again tomorrow. It will be after, it will, like, because I don't have work tomorrow. I will fucking talk about the things I won at the Christmas fair in town. Because you know I'm going to be going to the fucking raffle, like, and spend like 50 fucking bucks there. Yeah, anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Want to see you next time. Bye bye.